You know, I know the Secret Santa thing is supposed to be secret, but since there's just two of us, let's do our gift exchange now.
Oh, I can open my present now?
Look at your box you got me. Super fancy. What'd I get you?
Oh, awesome. Hey, you got me a stapler. What's that behind you, Jim? You got me a stapler last year. What's the...
I don't know. There's nothing back there, but I'm so excited.
Nice stapler.
Christmas sweater.
Yeah, I got a stapler. You didn't give me any staples.
That's next year. I'm gonna wear this for the rest of the show. I think this will be great. I love Secret Santa. What are you gonna do with yours?
Well, I'm gonna see if my stapler works. Hold on. Ow!
Well, there's no staples. I didn't want you to hurt yourself.
Oh, that's the one you gave me last year.
Right, you got the staples last year. Well, let's get this thing rolling and have some holiday fun.
Let's do it.
I've been around the world, but there's one place I keep coming back to. And the more I explore, the more I realize it's the place to be. I'm Tom Daldin, and this is Under the Radar, Michigan.
Are you one of those people that like to live in the past? You are? Well, perfect. You should go to Holiday Nights at Greenfield Village.
Because Christmas past is what they specialize in here. Every holiday season, the Henry Ford decks out Greenfield Village to be a total holiday experience from the late 19th and early 20th centuries. You really get a feel for what early American life must have been like, with cooking demonstrations, classic street vendors, and vintage shops. And the streets are full of lovable characters dressed in period clothing who literally bring the experience to life. I was lucky enough to catch up with the senior manager of creative programs at the Henry Ford, Jim Johnson.
To step in here it's almost like you're stepping into a Christmas card from the past.
Right, it's kind of like a Dickens Christmas Carol crashes into It's a Wonderful Life.
Well, the neat thing is you can bring your whole family here and get an American history lesson, only it's fun.
Right. It's just a great environment, and it's really laid back. And we open the gates at 6:30, and you can just make your way through and do it in whatever order you want to do it. There's really no scheduled things till the very end when we do the sing-along and the fireworks at 9:45. But everything else is up to you how you want to do it.
Yeah, for somebody who's never experienced this, explain the experience.
Well, Christmas is something that is all about nostalgia. And a lot of people misunderstand how Christmas is celebrated over time. And what we try to do is really teach about how the tradition has changed in this country, but also make it a fun family tradition where people can sort of step out of the modern sort of flashing cyber world and take it a little bit slower out here.
Now, what time period does this event really, or the village really cover tonight?
We are dealing with the middle part of the 18th century before Christmas is celebrated in New England, down at the far end of the village. We have a chocolate demonstration going on down there. Up through the early part of the 20th century to the early 1920s. We've got Model Ts buzzing in the street. You can jump on one of those and get a ride. A 1912 carousel over there behind me. Horse-drawn wagons, each with its own live musician on board, so it's like a little rolling sing-along. It's just tons of stuff to do, but it ranges from the mid-18th century up to the early 20th.
Now, if you've seen our show, you know we've done time travel before. So we turn back the hands of time and hit the ground running to get immersed in all the merriment.
What's the most rewarding thing about doing this?
Seeing the smile on everyone's faces, especially the children, because they just get so excited about everything. The snow, Santa, his reindeer, just everything. It's just wonderful seeing the pleasant faces of all our visitors.
By the way, Tom, we love your show.
Wait a minute. I'm from the future. How do you watch my show?
We do have a time machine here for the Thomas Edison Laboratory right down the street. He did invent the phonograph, the light bulb, and the time machine.
Let's go get it and go back to when I had hair. Are you mistletoe?
I am actually, I believe, a Christmas tree.
Oh, but there's mistletoe on your nose.
Yes, there is. Absolutely.
Not a chance.
What an awesome historical holiday experience this entire evening was. From the horse-drawn wagons and the Model T rides to the fascinating fireside stories, it was an amazing night. And to top it all off, we even got a shout-out from the big jolly man himself.
Why, Santa sees Tom and Jim and Eric out there!
The whole night was a one-of-a-kind experience I guarantee you'll be talking about for years to come.
So take it from the host of Christmas Past. Come to holiday nights at Greenfield Village, because the past they have here would be a great present for your family's future. Whoa, I think I just went to the fourth dimension. Now, you've heard the expression, big things come in small packages. Well, here's a tiny town that celebrates Christmas in a huge way.
They call it Christmas in Ida, a small farming community in southeast Michigan that attracts holiday festival goers from all over the U.S. How do they do it? Well, one way is with their incredible Parade of Lights celebration. For an hour and a half, the entire community puts on a nighttime parade made up of over 150 Christmas floats that bathe the entire town in colorful lights. It's a sight to see. You can probably see from space. Before night fell and the parade began, I had a chance to talk with Dale Zorn about this incredible weekend of Christmas cheer.
First of all, how many people live in Ida and how many people come to this event?
The village of Ida is 600 population.
Whoa.
We're unincorporated. It's really just a spot on the map. And during the festival, we have 1,200 volunteers.
Now, Christmas in Ida actually happens over the whole weekend, right?
Yes, it starts on Friday night and it ends on Sunday.
Well, how many people actually come? Like, we're here for the Parade of Lights tonight. How many people will be here in town for the parade?
We expect anywhere from 40 to 48,000 tonight.
In a community of 600 people?
Yeah, 600. It's just incredible. But the whole thing is we have a whole team of volunteers that dedicate themselves for a whole year in bringing together Christmas in Ida.
And the whole parade happens at night?
Absolutely. It starts at 7 o'clock and it ends about 9 o'clock.
And where do some of these floats come from?
They come from all over the Midwest. We get them out of Ohio, Indiana, Pennsylvania. The last few years, we've had representation from Canada, from Toronto.
So it must be spectacular when it goes through.
Oh, yeah. When the sun goes down, the lights come on. And it's an amazing sight to see when all these Christmas lights come on. And watching the kids and the smiles and the families. It's not just the kids. It's the young at heart.
Is this event as much fun as they say it is? You be the judge.
You gonna see Santa tonight?
No, I don't know where he lives.
Isn't he in the parade?
I don't think he's in the parade. I think he's at the North Pole right now.
Oh, that's okay. I'll call him for you.
Hello, can I interview you? What's it like actually being in the parade? You don't know? That's right. Can't got your tongue? Oh, come on, get back in the parade. I'm normally scared of the dark, but there's so much light here, it's not bothering me.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it, do you?
Are you staying warm enough?
Yeah.
Yeah? You got all your clothes on?
Yeah.
Got your long johns on?
Yeah.
Me too. High five me. All right. What's your secret to staying warm?
Layers and hot chocolate, special chocolate.
Anything special in your hot chocolate?
Maybe.
It's his actual TV.
What?
It's his actual TV.
He has this actual TV. Look, it's right there. What? Well, you guys don't even need the parade. You guys are a parade. The lights are freaking me out. Oh my! Ah! Do your dance. Yeah. There, yeah. Do that dance. Do that dance. Do that dance. Woo! Yeah. I love this guy.
If you'd like to light up your holidays this season, check out Christmas in Ida. We had so much fun. Ida, go back.
Christmas is so wonderful, a lot of us wish it lasted forever. Well, guess what? We found a place where it totally does.
That's right, here at Bronner's in Frankenmuth, they celebrate Christmas and all its trimmings every day of the year. Boy, old St. Nick must get pretty tired.
Well, you heard right. It's always Christmas at Bronner's. And no matter what you're looking for, you'll probably find it. Because this is billed as, that's right, the largest Christmas store on the planet. Good thing, too, because Santa is pretty much a global dude. Here at Bronner's, you'll find over 50,000 trimmings and gifts, more than 250 styles of nativity scenes, decorations and gifts from over 35 countries, and more than 300 decorated trees. And as you can see, after only a few minutes in the store, I, was a bit overwhelmed. So I thought I'd slow it down and find out the reason for this perpetual season from Carla Bronner-Spletzer.
Carla, what is it like waking up to Christmas morning every day of the year?
What's it like not waking up to that? That's all we've ever known.
That's because you're an actual Bronner, so
Yes.
you grew up in this place.
Yes, I sure did, all my life.
How did it start?
It actually started as a small sign painting business. My dad had an artistic talent, and so he started out in high school painting signs for some of the local people around town and doing window displays and that type of thing. And that's how the Christmas business started.
What kind of guy was your dad?
He was a people person through and through, Mr. Personality for sure. And he loved people, very strong faith, and a very caring person. And we miss him every day.
I also understand your mom still comes in and works?
My mom does, yeah. She's 91, and yeah, she helps out at reception desk a couple of days a week, yeah.
So she's in charge of the elves.
Yeah, she makes sure we're doing our jobs.
Awesome.
Make sure her kids are behaving.
How many elves do you employ here? During this holiday season, you must have hundreds.
Yeah, it's about 750, yeah, during the fall season.
Is Santa back in the stockroom working? Or?
Oh, always, all the elves. He's got to keep the elves going, you know?
Do you even know the square footage of this place?
Well, this whole complex is the building size of 5 football fields, and the shopping area is the size of 1.5 football fields.
How many ornaments are in here? How many? I'd like to know, have you ever counted the lights?
Oh, yeah, every one. No. No, but there's over 50,000 items in our store, over 6,000 styles of ornaments, and many of them are our own exclusive designs. And you can also have all kinds of ornaments that can be personalized, you know, with your family names or your pets' names or, you know, whatever.
Well, this place truly is a Michigan, Midwest, U.S. destination. I mean, people must come from around the world.
They do. They come from all 50 states every month and many different countries. Yeah.
It's overwhelmingly wonderful to come in here with the Christmas music. And if you truly love Christmas and you need your Christmas fix, you can come up here in July. You can come up here
any day. Yep, 361 days of the year we're open.
One final question for you. Do you sell mistletoe by the pound?
Not by the pound, but if you need it by the pound, we'll get it for you.
Ding!
Well, after talking to Carla, Jim, Eric, Alexa, and I were filled with so much holiday mirth, merriment, and amazement, we commenced to shopping. And when all was said and done, we picked out more Christmas than you can probably fit in a car. Lucky for us, though, Santa delivers. So if you want to have a heaping helping of Christmas, get off your holiday ham and head to Bronner's. It's a place you just have to see to believe. Well, right now, everybody, I'm with a very good friend of mine, Christy Bierlein from Frankenmuth. And Christy, thanks so much for joining us on our Christmas special. And you'll be thrilled to know I found the actual translation, German translation, for the word Frankenmuth. The translation for Frankenmuth is Germantown in Michigan with great chicken, beer, shopping, awesome places to stay, and fun stuff to do. Watch Under the Radar. I don't think that last part's right.
It's amazing how long that, get fit into Frankenmuth. I love it. It's a great translation.
Yeah, it's such a storybook town that, I mean, even if it's not the holidays, it's a wonderful place to go. But why should people come up there during the holidays?
So we actually have a ton going on that's new this year. So, obviously we have Bronner's Christmas Wonderland, the world's largest Christmas store. You can't get away from stopping there when you come into town. But we have so many new things this year. We really had a lot of businesses reinvest in our community to kind of really help celebrate the season this year. We've had a rough year and everyone's looking for that holiday cheer. And so we have a brand new 40-foot Christmas tree that is also a light show. So every day there's, I think, 5 or 6 shows per day, an extra one on the weekends. It has lights and music, and it has been so well received so far. It's already up and going, really spreading that holiday cheer. So lots to do this year.
Yeah, and again, I mean, Frankenmuth, it's only an hour from my house. And every holiday season, I always come up there just because it's, like I said, it's such a fairy tale town. And if you really want to feel some normalcy and some holiday spirit, it's just a great, great place to go. And right now is the time to shop local, support local communities and local towns. So yeah, right now is the time to go to Frankenmuth.
Yeah, there's a lot of other things. There's a driving light tour. So if you stop in the visitor center, you can pick up a driving lights tour. So grab some hot chocolate from one of our great places that serve, the homemade hot chocolate, and grab your family, do a lights tour, enjoy the scene. And then there's a scavenger hunt that's downtown. That's all, safe and socially distanced activities. Some of our restaurants, all of our restaurants are, continuing to do carry out, but there's also some that are, being really creative with their outdoor spaces. So yeah, Lots of fun things going on, and definitely shop local. We have businesses that are open and they're ready for visitors. And yeah, it's been really, we're looking forward to a great holiday season.
Well, you'll see me up there because, I mean, I do a lot of...
We hope so.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I've been trying so hard to eat and shop local. And actually, last year I got my Christmas hat in Frankenmuth. Do you like it?
No better place to get it, right?
Right. It's a little distracting, whatever this thing is. It's like an asteroid that's been following me around trying to...
I like it. It fits in with my, my holiday theme here going on at my house here.
Well, happy holidays, and thanks again for joining us.
Thank you.
Now, do you believe there's a train that goes all the way from Owasso, Michigan to the North Pole? Well, I do. All aboard! Ha-ha! Oh, how do you start this thing? Oh boy, no.
The Père Marquette is one of only a handful of steam-powered locomotives that are still in operation, and it's right here in Owasso. It's the 1225 North Pole Express, and every year around the holidays, it hauls thousands of cheerful kids and their families on a magical journey to the North Pole. It takes an army of proud and dedicated volunteers to keep this behemoth on the rails and running, and engineer Rich Greeter is helping keep this part of railroad history alive.
How long have you been working on this train?
Well, I've been involved in this organization for over 20 years now. It's been the greatest experience of my life.
And most of you guys are volunteer?
That's right. We have a paid staff of 5 people, but all the rest of us are all unpaid, volunteer, and we do this because we love it.
When was this thing built?
It was built in 1941, built in October, and it was delivered to the railroad just before Pearl Harbor. And so this was part of the war effort, and it hauled freight between Chicago and Detroit, with steel mills and automobile and munitions factories to one of the ports in Chicago.
How many guys does it take to actually operate this train?
Well, with all our volunteers, it takes quite a number of us. You know, the infrastructure and all that associated with steam and the railroads today, a lot of that's gone. So we have crews. I mean, we're going to have 5 people up in the cab today. Back in the day, there's just 2 people.
Now, are you the conductor on the train today?
Today I'm going to be firing. I'll be one of the firemen.
You're the fireman. So you shovel the coal?
I will be shoveling a lot of coal today.
Shovel well.
All right. Thanks, sir.
Well, time to head north. So with the fire stoked and steam shooting high into the sky, the train pulls into the station and the passengers board the North Pole Express. Now, if you've seen the classic Christmas movie Polar Express, you've seen the animated version of this very train. The Père Marquette was the actual inspiration for the train in the movie. In the film, it takes little Billy all the way to the North Pole to help him believe in Santa Claus again. And just like in the movie, kids and their entire families make the trip sporting their favorite pajamas.
Tickets, please.
While on board, I had the pleasure of chatting with conductor Bob Marsh about this unique holiday adventure.
So, Mr. Conductor, any stowaways today?
No stowaways. Not yet, anyway.
Not that you found yet.
Not that I've found yet, no.
What kind of a special experience is this for the kids?
Oh, this is the reason I do it, is because of the kids. They're big eyes. And I watch the movie once or twice before we have the run and make sure that I answer all those questions because they give me the question from the movie.
And they remember.
And they remember, yes. So don't get it wrong.
How long have you been a conductor?
This is my 9th year. This is the best job I've ever had in my life, and I don't get a nickel for it.
Well, the wonderful thing about train travel is it's so nostalgic and it's so romantic. It takes you back in time.
It does.
And speaking of time, do you have the time?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
I just wanted to see you do it. It works. It's awesome.
It's always on time, too.
Well, thanks so much for having us on the train. I appreciate it.
I appreciate having you guys here, too.
And you did take my ticket, right?
Yes, I have your ticket. And there we be.
Oh, thank you. Utter? That's not even a word. Wait a minute.
The train travels about an hour west to the little town of Ashley, where the entire community shows up to greet the train. The locals turn the town into an awesome Christmas village with all the holiday trimmings. From holiday shops and little North Pole eateries to a place where you can actually rub elbows with reindeer. The kids love it, I loved it, and Santa even shows up to give away the very first gift of Christmas. I believe every single kid had an absolute blast at the little North Pole village they created here. And speaking of believing...
Tell me now, honestly, do you finally believe?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay, I got candy for you because you believe.
Thank you.
I'd give you 2, but the other one's for me.
After 2 fun-filled, action-packed hours in Ashley, everyone boards the train and it chugs from the North Pole back to Owasso. And when the kids return to their seats, they each discover a little jingle bell, just like the bell Billy uses in the movie to help him believe. I took a walk back through all the vintage passenger cars, and I have to tell you, I've never seen so many happy families in one place before. Everything about this trip is all about the kids. Heck, they even have magic elves on board to make sure everyone's in good Christmas cheer.
So you guys are official train elves?
Yes. Yes, we are.
You are?
Yes, we are.
Are you twin elves?
Yes.
Are the shoes you're wearing, are those standard issue elf shoes? They don't look very elfy.
Kind of, but we had Santa make them really special.
Nice save. So what's your favorite part about being elves on the train?
We get to see kids all day.
What's your favorite part?
My favorite part is actually, same as her, seeing all the little kids and helping them out.
Do you guys believe?
Yes.
What do you believe?
In Santa. I believe in Santa. In Christmas spirit.
Do your favorite elf pose. Works for me.
This really is a nostalgic and wonderful way to celebrate the holidays with your family. If you believe in the magic of Christmas, I believe this is one of the best ways you can share it with your kids.
So let me get this straight. You're the international Dreidel Spinning champion.
That is true.
I didn't even know there was such a thing.
You're looking at it.
You guys practice here at the tap room?
The tap room, yeah, we come here and we practice, and we get better and better every year.
How long has this competition been in existence?
Well, it's been going on, I think, 4 years. I was the 4th champion.
Really?
Yes.
Really? I challenge you.
All right, let's do it.
Do you have any technique?
Well, you know, I saw you kind of like wiping your fingers and stuff, and that is important, and I have a little thing that I do, is I take my shirt and I actually kind of just
do that?
Wipe it off the...
So I should take your shirt, right? There you go.
There you go.
And he said use his
there
shirt.
You go.
So I don't know, it's a strange rule, but I'll do it.
Now when you're gonna spin, keep it down, keep it on the board. Don't drop it.
Oh, don't drop it so it doesn't, okay.
And then when you spin, kind of lift your arm. After you spin it, just kind of lift your arm up.
Ooh, sounds tough. Ah, here goes nothing.
I acquiesce to your greatness. Oh. Okay, bottom line, what are the perks of being the international Dreidel Spinning champion? There's got to be huge perks.
Well, I get gelt for life.
You get
gelt? Yeah, it's just a Jewish candy that comes in.
Oh, I thought it was a medical condition. If you were Catholic, you'd get guilt.
Exactly, yeah, exactly.
But you get gelt instead.
and I get to say that I am the Dreidel champ for a whole year. I mean, what beats that?
Now, when was the last time you saw something you couldn't believe? Well, if you believe in Christmas, believe you me, you're not going to believe what you're about to see. Or will you?
It's a 67-foot human singing Christmas tree made up of over 240 students from the Mona Shores High School Choir. And every holiday season, they perform live at the historic Frohenthal Center in downtown Muskegon. This massive tree also features over 25,000 colored lights and over 5,000 feet of festive holiday greenery. This is a Christmas sight to both see and hear, and thousands have been witness to or been part of this incredible tradition for over 30 years. To get a handle on how it all started, I tracked down the choir's fearless but never cheerless leader, Sean Lawton.
So how long have you been a part of this incredible spectacle?
This is my 25th year here at Mona Shores.
You must have seen so many kids go through this tree.
Yeah, I have. There's approximately 300 kids in choir over all those years, and times 25. I'm bad with math, but that's a lot of kids.
Well, aside from the tree, you guys take your choir around the world, so you must be very proud of these kids.
I am. Yeah, we travel every 4 years overseas somewhere. We've been to Brazil, we went to Greece, we've been pretty much all over the country over all the years I've been here, and yeah, these kids are special people.
Now, this tree, even without the kids in it, is spectacular. What's the superstructure made of? Because it's got a whole, what is it, 250 kids?
Yes. Well, about 256 kids are in the program, but about 30 of them stand to my right here because they don't fit. So there's about 220 in the tree, actually.
I went up there. I almost didn't fit. It's a pretty tight squeeze.
It's a very tight squeeze. Yeah, I don't like going up there myself, but it's made entirely of steel. And then we hang these greenery panels on the front of the tree, and then, you know, it's all lit up here with 25,000 lights, and it's like a giant erector set. That's the best way I can think to describe it.
Now, who gets to be the angel at the top? How do you work your way to being the top person?
Well, you have to be a senior, and then I take that list of all the seniors, and I'm looking down that list for a student who exemplifies, who models the ideal choir kid, especially the kid who maybe has struggled in his life or her life, maybe doesn't get all the leads in the shows, maybe doesn't have even the strongest voice sometimes, but they come to the class every day and they're smiling, they're positive, they're that kind of light that, you know, everybody appreciates, and that's what we try to do with the Angel.
I understand your daughter's in the tree?
That is true. I have 3 kids in this program, and my third is in her freshman year here. And, you know, just about the time she'll be done, I'll have my 30 years in, and we'll see what happens to me. But we're both kind of heading toward our way out the door here. It's kind of poignant.
How's that make you feel, though?
Mixed feelings, for sure. I don't know if I'll go. Time will tell.
The dedication of the entire community to this incredible event was absolutely awe-inspiring. To pull off a show of this magnitude takes hundreds of talented and motivated people working in complete and perfect harmony. And when it all comes together, that's exactly what the audience hears. If you're looking to put some spectacular in your holiday spectacles, come see the famous singing Christmas tree at the historic Frohenthal Center. The Mona Shores High School Choir will love you for it, and the merry folks of Muskegon will make you feel mighty welcome.